Tom's Paint Shop. Hi, baby Amber. You seem excited. Where are you going? You're going to Tom's Paint Shop? For what transformation? Dumbo the elephant? That's awesome. See you at Tom's Paint Shop. Hi, Tom. Baby Amber is here for a makeover. She wants you to transform her into Dumbo the elephant. Can you do it? Tom says yes, but first you need some safety goggles. Now you're ready for your paint job, baby Amber. That's right, baby Tom. You should protect your eyes too. We need gray because Dumbo is a gray elephant. You're going to look just like Dumbo. What's next, Tom? Yes, dark gray paint for Dumbo's line detail. We also need a paintbrush. Almost finished, baby Amber. What's the light gray paint for, Tom? For Dumbo's feet? Excellent. Yes, we need a small paintbrush. Looks like there's a few more things to do. Just like Dumbo, baby Amber. Can you fly? Wow! Are you going to play with your new ears, baby Amber? Are you going to slide? No? You're going to fly down the slide? Baby Amber, you can fly. Goodbye, friends. See you next time. The storm clouds are gathering here in Car City, and tonight it's Halloween. What are you doing, Tom? It looks like something strange is happening. You're turning Gary into Frankenstein's monster? That's brilliant, and a bit frightening. Do you know which shade of green to use, Tom? That's right. Frankenstein's monster is pale green. Let's go and paint Gary. Oh yes, he needs some goggles. Well remembered. Let the transformation begin. You're already starting to look like a monster, Gary. I wonder what Tom has in store for you next. Don't be scared, Gary. Tom's just preparing the next stage of your makeover. I hope. What exactly do you have in that pot, Tom? Magic paint? This is going to be fun. Whoa, that was a cool trick. This must be for all the scars and stitches on the monster's face, and also for the shadows under the eyes. That looks gruesome. Perfect. What's Tom up to now? Looks like Gary's about to get a bigger head, just like Frankenstein's monster. Don't worry, those nuts and bolts won't go through your head like they do on Frankenstein's monster. We can just stick them on. Looks like you're ready to go and play trick or treat. Wait a minute, Gary. Tom has something else for you. Wow, Gary, you look so frightening. Your costume will be the best on the block, thanks to Tom. Have fun collecting candy. Oh, how cute. There's baby Matt playing with a ball. Uh-oh, the ball has landed in Tom's flower bed. Baby Matt has no one to play with, Tom. That's a kind offer. Baby Matt, would you like Tom to give you a makeover at his paint shop? Then follow Tom. Welcome to Tom's paint shop, Matt. Drive onto the revolving platform, and Tom will be able to start working on your transformation. What character will you paint Baby Matt into, Tom? Great! You're going to transform him into Pinocchio. Let's get some goggles on you. Safety first. Now, what's Tom up to? Cool spray paints. Which one are you going to use, Tom? You're using the wood effect paint so you can make Baby Matt look like Pinocchio? Oh, how funny! You look like a wooden car, Matt. Are they for painting on Pinocchio's shorts and t-shirt? Great, but you're missing something. That's right, paintbrushes. Here come your shoes. Doesn't Pinocchio have a blue bow on his t-shirt? That's better. Just a few more details to add now. The white color must be for the gloves. You're right, Tom. He needs a hat, too. The one with the feather looks perfect for Pinocchio. You have one more very special feature to add? What's that? Oh, it's Pinocchio's nose. Want to go and show off your new look, Matt? Baby Matt, Tom's wondering if you know anything about those squashed flowers. Your nose has grown, just like Pinocchio's does when he's not telling the truth. That's a kind offer, Matt. Tom would love you to help him plant some new flowers as a way of saying sorry, and as a thank you for the makeover. Have fun, guys. See you next time. Merry Christmas, Frank. Tom's going to turn you into something special? Who is it? Santa Claus? Wow! Hey, Tom, I can't wait to see you turn Frank into Santa Claus. Here he is. Come on in. What's first, Tom? We need to remove Frank's ladder? Okay. What's next? We're going to carve planks of wood to make the sides of a sledge? Great idea. Perfect. Shall we do one for the other side too? What's in that bottle? Glue to stick the planks on? Oh, I see. Perfect. Shall we do one for the other side too? Now what? Red spray paint. Good idea. Wow, Frank, that looks just like a real sledge. Do we need to paint anything else? Gold paint. Perfect. What else does Frank need to make him look like Santa? A beard made out of cotton? Don't laugh, Frank. Stay still or the cotton won't stick. There you go, Frank. All done. Is that everything, Tom? A Santa hat and skates? Brilliant. Wow, you look just like Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! Bye, Tom. See you next year. Hey, Tom. Looks like you're preparing to give someone a makeover. Aha! It's Ethan's turn today. You're turning him into a bear? What is it, Tom? Why, it's baby Amber. What are you doing here, little one? You want to stay and watch Ethan's makeover? Is that okay, Tom? Don't worry, Ethan. It's just brown spray paint. It won't hurt. Ethan, the goggles are going to protect you. Tom is turning Ethan into a bear, Amber. Yes, that's right. Like the one from Masha and the Bear. Tom, Amber wants to know if you could turn her into a bear, too. Oh, too bad, Amber. Tom doesn't have enough brown paint left. But he's just got a new box of purple paints, which he could use to turn you into Masha, so you and Ethan can be Masha and the bear. Ready, Amber? What's next, Tom? Ethan's fur? But how will you do that? A stencil? I wonder what that's for. Are you ticklish, Ethan? Wow, you even have fur. Impressive. Now that was a very good idea. What do you think, Amber? You're right. He needs some ears and a nose, too. Okay, maybe not the rabbit ears. Those small brown ears look like they belong to a bear. Ethan needs a nose, too. Great choice. Perfect. Looks like you guys are ready to go and play. Unless there's something else you can do to make Amber look more like Masha. With that headscarf, you really look like Masha now, Amber. Ethan's right. You're really talented. Amber thinks so too, and she wants to thank you, Ethan, for letting her join in with your makeover. All that's left to do now is for you to go and play. Hi, Tom. Looks like you're all ready to transform a customer with your amazing painting skills. Can we see who it is? Oh, it's Baby Frank and Baby Matt. What character will you get transformed into, Baby Frank? Cool. Paw Patrol Marshall. He's a fireman just like your dad. And what about you, Baby Matt? Chase from Paw Patrol? That makes sense. Baby Frank is being transformed into a firefighter, and you're going to be a police officer. Great. Tom wants to get started. The first step is to protect your eyes. Good idea, Tom. Start with all the areas that need white paint. Dark gray paint? What will you use that color for? Dalmatian spots, of course. Good thinking, Tom. Ears and a tail? Neat. Baby Frank, you look like a real Paw Patrol Marshal now. Great job, Tom. Your turn, Baby Matt. Are you ready to be transformed? But first, you have to protect your eyes. Great idea. Paw Patrol trousers. Awesome. Matt looks like a dog now. Pretty cool, isn't it, Baby Frank? You've been transformed, Baby Matt. You're Paw Patrol Chase, ready for action. They look exactly like Chase and Marshall. At this speed, they'll be there on the double. Bye, Tom. Thank you. Hi there, Hector. Where are you going? Tom's paint shop? Great. What character are you going to be? A dragon? Hey, wait a minute. Isn't Tom's paint shop back that way? Oh dear. Hector, you were so excited about being a dragon that you forgot the way. Hey, Tom. That's the sound of Hector's propellers. He must be outside. What do we need first, Tom, to turn Hector into a dragon? Dragon paws? Okay. Could you fly up into the air a little bit? You can go back down now, Hector. What's next? Dragon wings? Brilliant! Don't worry, Hector. You'll get those back. They look just like real dragon wings. How about a tail? Can you wriggle it, Hector? Is Hector the right color for a dragon, Tom? Shall we repaint him? Perfect. Do we need anything else, Tom? Dragon scales? You've got plenty to do. Wow! Are we finished now, Tom? One final touch. Horns, just like a real dragon. Can you breathe fire like a real dragon? Well, of course you can't, Hector. What would Frank say if you did? Hey guys, follow us in our big adventures by clicking more videos. Download our app to play with your favorite friends. Thanks for riding with us. Hope you liked our video. Click here to subscribe and join the Car City family. See you on the road.